Um, the break was good. And I am super excited to be back. I miss everyone, and I miss the extra motivation I get from doing these videos, because like I'm excited to show you progress, and I miss the community, and I you know, I was still there, still watching, not as much as I had. Life has been insane lately, and so my everything's just like in flux. Everything, my stitching, my kids, me, my husband, everything is just, it's crazy right now. And so I haven't been watching as much, and because I was really, you know, like I was really hurt, and so I was only watching a few people on the regular, but every once in a while I would just sit and binge a bunch of videos. Like I would just let the autoplay come on and just let it go. So I was there, I was commenting sometimes, and then I watched a couple of videos yesterday that really got me like in the mood to make a video and to get back into the swing of things. And those videos were Bendy Stitchy Michelle Garrett and Stitcherista, her latest Floss Tube update. So it's a little older, but she's always super inspirational and motivational for me. And then Michelle is always talking about Gulf Coast Stitcher, and finally yesterday I was like, okay, Michelle, I'm gonna watch Gulf Coast Stitcher, okay, just for you, because you keep telling me over and over. I'm gonna watch her. I did, and I watched her video that she uploaded yesterday, and that's the only one of hers I've watched so far. I'm probably gonna go back and watch her from the beginning, because oh my god, girl has the best personality. And then she was talking about, she said, it doesn't matter. What she said was super like, haters gonna hate, right? And she did say, like, if you give me a thumbs down, qualify it, which I'm not gonna say, because I've already had enough of people telling me what they weren't unhappy with. And I don't want to do that again, but like, haters gonna hate, right? So I was like, you know what, she's right. And I don't want to keep letting this one thing that happened this one time ruin this thing that I had been doing for over a year, right? So like, I'm back. There is not going to be any particular order to this video. I have been keeping my stuff in my box, in my Floss Tube box, as I was on my break. Anyway, so like I said, there hasn't been a ton, but there has definitely been stitching, shopping. Should I start with, I'll start with finishes, since I've seen you guys last, and then I'll do whips/starts, and some of that is going to be haul too. One thing I do want to say is, don't insult my kids, and everything will be cool, okay? And so here we go. The first thing I finished, right? Yes, I think this is the first thing I finished since I saw you guys last. And you'd already seen it, and I didn't actually even finish it until pretty recently. And that was Christmas on the Farm, Farmhouse Christmas. Okay, I will figure out what the name of this series, Farmhouse Christmas. And this one is Little Red Barn. And I did it with all the call for DMC. Anyway, so this was all the call for DMC, and the red, I dyed myself. So, sorry, the dogs are right here. They were naughty, so they're having a nap. in their kennels, and the little one likes to bark. Anyway, so done. This is part of haul, I guess, in a way. Is I already had Little Red Barn when I showed you guys. I've since gotten the next one, which is Horsing Around. I have not started it. I'm gonna say something about this in a second. And then Grandpa's Pickup. So I'm doing these as, I'm gonna do these as ornaments, very similar to the way Ivana did them. I'm gonna finish them flat, not as pillows. I don't really want a million pillows on my tree, and I already have a bunch that I made, and other ones that I plan on making into pillows. And so these I'm gonna do flat, like her tag ornaments kind of, but I'm gonna finish them exactly like with all the stuff that she uses, the bells, the raffia, the twine, all that fun stuff. So because of that, because I'm not doing this charted the way that Diane Williams did for her, where she's doing the whole 9 together. So I started this one next. So I guess I'm doing whips too. So that's where I am on that one. So for this, for the white in the house, because if you see, that's a lot of white, right? And then the snow and stuff. I wanted the house to be just a little bit different. I didn't want it to look like the snow necessarily. So I did parchment from Weeks Dye Works. Got some Floss Way bags. And I really think the parchment versus with the white is gonna look really good on this one. And again, since they're ornaments, I'm not too worried. I have 5 inches or 4 inches in between this border and the next border. And I think that's gonna be plenty. I definitely won't get all 9 on here. I'm only gonna probably get 6 out of this piece of fabric, but I can replicate it pretty closely. It's my own coffee and tea dye, so, and it's my tree, and no one's gonna notice if it doesn't match exactly, and I'm just not that stressed about it. But this is a fun one, and I really wanna finish this pickup this next few days because I'm trying to catch up and make sure I get back on the bandwagon with all my ornaments. I'm 1 behind for Halloween and 1 behind for Christmas. So, no, I'm not. That's a lie. I caught up on Christmas when I finished Little Red Barn. So then for Halloween, I'm still just 1 behind because last night, so you guys had already seen these 2. I cannot get over this one. Ugh, I'm so excited. So then last night, I hadn't stitched all day because I had a stitching hangover because I finished that I'll show you in a second. I was like, I'm gonna catch up on one of my ornaments. So this is that Vintage Witch that was a freebie from the Little Stitcher. I got her blog, I believe. She's so cool. So I used Inker Black, and people are gonna like, okay, maybe. I don't see that big a difference. I mean, maybe the coverage is a little bit better. This is 28 count. Grandpa's sleeve from XG Designs. You'll have to excuse my eyebrows on these close-ups because I lost my tweezers. I gotta get that done too. They look horrible, and I have to go teach little kids at Christ Kids tonight, so that's fun. Anyway, I used Inker Black. That's 403, and I love her. She's super cool. And I'm gonna finish her hopefully in an oval. But put one of those plain wood pieces that's kind of like filigreed on the end, and like maybe let her fray a little bit to hang on my Halloween tree that I don't have yet, but I will. I don't have a fancy mug. I just have this Mossy Oak brand mug. I wanted it at Bunko. Okay. I'm not going to insert photos either. Like, I just wanted to, I had the nerve and I had everything together, and so I was like, I'm going to get this done. And so I'm doing it. Now, last time you saw this one, it was My husband, he said, this does not even look like a mermaid. It looks like, what did he say, a dolphin or something down here? And then he just didn't get it for a long time. Last time I only had some of her tail done to like right about here and then like half her torso. And I did do the skin 1/1 and I will never do that again. Never, never, ever, never, ever, ever. But she is finished. She is so like, I'm even in natural sunlight and you can a little bit there. Look at how she is so unbelievable. I mean, the beads I liked the most was like right around here, especially these ones down here, because these look like she's leaving a bubble trail. So she's a gift for one of my nieces, and I am so happy that I have a craft that I can make something this beautiful and give this as a gift to somebody that they'll be able to treasure for a really long time. And I know she will, and I know she'll love it, and I'm so excited to give it to her. Her mom and I are still kind of trying to figure out what we want to do with her, frame her, but like, I don't know if she necessarily longs in her frame. I thought about stretching her over a canvas, and that kind of preserves all the extra fabric just in case when she's grown she does want to put her in a really nice frame. But her bedroom is not necessarily like really nice frame right now. It's girl. And I want her to be able to see it and enjoy it and not be fussed at because the frame is expensive or whatever. I thought about, you know, we could do that. We could turn it into a wall hanging. We could make it a decorative pillow, but then that makes me a little worried. They do have animals. So anyway, she was done on 32 count Belfast from Arctic. Half of this I used for Afternoon in Paris from Country Cottage Needleworks. This is the second half. I got that quarter of it. So this is on an 1/8. And Danielle mentioned that the pixies are really good on a fat 1/8, which is true because Raven was done on a fat 1/8. Actually, no, that one was, well, yeah, it was probably an 1/8, or about that size. It gives you plenty of room. I know she doesn't look centered, but she is. It's just because her tail goes back so far. So if you have, like, you know, a fat quarter and you're gonna start a small project on it, really think about that, because the more, like, if you cut it in half, you get 2 pieces of fabric. And honestly, how many of your projects need a full fat quarter? Not a lot of mine need a full fat quarter. So this was awesome because I got 2 projects out of that piece, and that's awesome, right? I have some beads, extra beads left. I had gotten the bead pack from Leslie way back when this released, like a year ago or something. And for this project, I had also bought, oops, okay, I also bought this. The Collection is the name of the brand, and Easy Beater is the name of the product. Anyway, so I bought this because when Tracy was beading that angel for Danielle, she was using this, and I was like obsessed. I was like, oh my god, that thing looks so awesome. It is, and it isn't. There are 2 problems with it. When you first get it, there's like a maroon piece of plastic film on it to protect the sticky, and I mean, that's part of the problem. You take that off and it's sticky, and it's like, I wish I could explain how sticky it is. It's like, I told Tracy, and that's a Charlie's, this is like nuclear strength sticky. Like my beading needle, I'm like, and it's on your, you know, it's got the magnet. So it magnets onto your fabric. So you magnet on your fabric. Like, come on, I'm dumb right now. I'm so dumb. Anyway, you know what you do with it. So your beads are close, which is nice. But this thing was so sticky that like I'd put my needle through it and I'd have to like yank. And sometimes I'd get just the one bead. Sometimes that one bead would go flying. Sometimes it would come off and so would 5 others. So I lost a lot of beads. And then when it suddenly, hey, Binks, quit filtering the dogs. Once it gets a little dirty, now see, look, that's how strong it was. It was taking some of that like iridescent finish off of the bead, which is super annoying, right? And then look, it's not like, in some places it's really sticky, like right there, it's really sticky still, but up here, there's like no tack left, like right in here. And it does feel like I must have brushed it with like my sleeve or my blanket or something. And it's just, so you can see, it's just not sticky right here anymore, which pisses me off because I used it for one project. And it wasn't especially expensive, but it was for one use. Because the other one I had, I still have it, but that bead, it's like a little gray mat, like this big. That one is washable and reusable, and my husband said that it's like I take care of that and I wash it and I'm careful. That one should stay sticky for like ever, and this, I don't really know how to get it sticky again. I could use repositionable adhesive, but I don't know if that's archival, and it's probably not. And I mean, if I'm doing a piece and I'm beading, I probably want to use archival stuff, right? So that's sort of just a little review on that. Just think about that. If you have animals or you use blankets or you wear clothes and you touch this at all, it's gonna get not sticky. Come here. Here is the Binks mobile. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. He is the cutest. Be nice. Hi. Oh, did you just swatted my hair? And I was working on this when I saw you last, and I don't know, I have no idea where I was when you saw it last. But there's Pretty Little Berlin. I was working so hard on this and like constantly for a few days that like I wanted to just burn all of my cross stitch stuff. I was like, I fucking hate it. And it was also around that time where things got crazy. And I made all my videos private. And so I was like not really in love with cross stitch at the time. So I ended up putting it down, but it's really close. So I think I don't know. I don't know. If this is on my year of whips. I've already finished 2 of my year of whips projects, pantaloons and Tessorami. But she was showing one of her videos a while ago, maybe a month ago. She was showing some haul, so it must have been an update. And she showed a bunch of Stitch Rogia patterns. I think it was Stitch Rogia. She showed one that it's a, is it a book? I want to say it's like supposed to be a book cover. It looks like a book cover. And it says, so many books, so little time. Something like that. And, oh gosh. This hair. I don't know what I was going to say. My sister just messaged me and I was reading it, and we have a parent in the hospital right now. So, fun times. Let me get my thoughts back together. Anyway, so the main motif in that pattern, it came from a Cross Stitch Crazy magazine, I think, was that so many books, so little time pattern, and then there was a bookmark, and it says just one more chapter. And I thought, oh, I need a bookmark. I've been reading like crazy lately. So I started it. It's almost done. The words are done. I just need to do all the back stitching. So I should do that soon. Get another little finish in for Stitch from Stash. Even though my budget, I spent a lot in March. Talk about stress spending. I stress spent in March a lot. So then I worked on that just for like one night and finished all of that words. So I just need to, what the heck? Oh. And so that'll be done soon, hopefully. The next thing I worked on was, I was like, oh, I want to pick up something else for my ear whips and put some stitches in it. And since I put down a ear whips piece when I put down Pretty Little Berlin, I wanted to pick up another ear whips piece. And I'm calling this all one piece because I want to have them all done by the end of the year. And I started this little duck. Quack. I mean, he was always like, I always wanted to finish. I had originally done the pig, and then I did foghorn leghorn. Morning. And so now I'm working on the duck, and as it happens, the pattern is pig, rooster, duck, the bunny. So yeah, I really need to get moving on these though, because there's still 6 more to finish. That's a lot. So, and I want them up for Easter or spring, but Easter, you know, next year. So then the very next thing I worked on, I'm surprised I remember all this, to be honest with you. So anyway, you guys know that this is was my unicorn, right? And then I found it, and then like everybody and their brother found it. And apparently it's not out of print. You can get it. You just, I want to say Gulf Coast Stitcher started carrying this, stocking it when Michelle found hers, and she said she wanted to do it for, Michelle Bendy said she wanted to do it for her birthday sale. So, that's what we did. And McKenna and Michelle are done. And Andrea worked on it for like 1 night, 2 nights, maybe like 2 nights. I made a couple color changes. Anyway, so it was all Charted and Needle Point ink silks. No. So I'm going to do the DMC conversion, but I did go through some conversion. It's just she gave DMC options too. I went through some of the stuff that I have in like my hand-dyed stash that like, I need to use it, right? I need to put floss white bags in here too. And so I pulled out some, and I was like, these colors on my fabric, this is the fabric that I dyed. Oh, my guacamole is over here. So I'm going to incorporate these too, and this is what I've done so far. Now this is a piece of MCG Textiles linen. It's not square. It's totally not. But I think it's okay. Like, this is supposed to be kind of a creepy piece anyway, and so making it a little funky looking might not kill it, and I don't care because I want to put it on this fabric. So I got half of the tree done, and that's working down this side. So all of that is all of this. Yeah, and I used, for the trees, yes, the trunks are done in grapevine. The apples right here are done in almost auburn. Frank and the bride, their skin is going to be in guacamole by Weeks Dye Works. And oh, their hair will be done in Black Crow, which is probably hands down my favorite of the blackish colors from Gentle. So those are the ones I picked that I thought would add some interest to the pieces that I want to add interest to. yeah, and I'd like to get back to this soon. I'd like to have it done for Halloween. But it's not on my year of whips, so it's not getting priority. But it is a really fun thing to work on, and Paulette is a genius, as we all say all the time. So I really love it. It was my unicorn because I saw Emily had it, and like a long time ago, and it was actually really hard to find. Down Sunshine Lane's the one that's stocking it now. But I'm sure if you asked Julie at Gold Coast Stitches, she would also stock it. So, I mean, we have a lot of really great online retailers. So the very next thing I worked on was also a new start. I've had a bunch of new starts, guys. This is from Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher, Spring 2018. It's Barbarina Design. It's Frida. And we started this for my birthday, which was in March. And so that's just like the bottom of her dress. And she's actually really gorgeous. Michelle has finished her. So go check out Michelle's if you haven't already. Super fun. That fabric is Bahama Mama in 32 linen by Under the Sea Fabrics. Okay, this next thing, I was so excited to order this, get it in, and start it. I have it all, like, I had to take it out because I have the cover page like inside. Okay, so I know everyone is into the samplers lately, and I am too, but not like Michelle's like dived in. She's deep dived, and so I'm just only like, you know, I'm standing ankle deep. But I really have wanted this for a really long time. Mischievous Stitcher, I'm pretty sure she's did this. It's super beautiful. And I just thought it's fun, right? It's a sampler, but it's not. And so I really wanted this. And I had been really wanting to stitch something on 40 count because I'm doing Hawkwood Hollow Christmas, or Christmas at Hawkwood Hollow, and I do that on 40 count, and that's such a big cumbersome piece. I didn't really feel like I was getting a lot handled well on it, so I wanted to practice a little more with 1/2 on 40 count. And so I kitted it up with what it called, no, that's a lie, let me see. Okay, so it was stitched on 40 count ale linen with Gentle Art threads for the model. I had really been wanting to try some of the fabrics that I see Nicole's Needlework always using, and I thought it would look really pretty on a light taupe color. So I was like, okay, let's go with pecan butter. So this is a piece of 40 count vintage pecan butter by Lakeside Linens. And that's what I've done so far. It's so itty weeny. Like that whole tree and that pea. It's like a big chunk of the middle there. It's so tiny. Like, it's so, here's the beater. It's so tiny. In all of the called for overdyes by Gentle Arts. And stitching, I know I've said this before, but stitching on Lakeside Linens, it's luxurious. Needle just, like butter, like pecan butter. Anyway, so this is definitely going to go in my Year of Whips 2019. But I hope to get some more work done on it between now and then. I'm really committed to my Year of Whips because they're all projects that I I'm super wanting to get done. Because why am I starting them if I don't get them done? I did finally get some Floss bags, and I tied them all together. No idea. With just a little piece of extra floss, but they're all tied together in there because this piece calls for so many different ones. And it's still missing a couple too. They were like a mess, so it's like I have to do something else. So it's not fun to work on it when it's such a hot mess. These first, I want to show off some of these really awesome birthday ATCs that I've gotten, and just a couple other really cool ones that I've recently got. So this one is from April, Mimi Louise 4195 on Instagram. Look how cute. I love these so much. I love getting these. I love seeing what people do with them, the creativity, the different kinds of paper that they use, and the little accoutrement. This one was from for Anastasia 14. Look at, she made this envelope that this goes in. Look how cute. That little cupcake. See, ATCs are so fun, and everyone has such a different take on how to do them and how to present them, and it's a fun little thing to get in the mail, something to brighten your day, and it's fun to make them because you start with just an idea and then you have to put it all together, and it's super creative, and it's not following a specific guideline, so I like it. This one was my letter. It was alphabet soup, and this came from Australia, from Mitch Stitch, and excuse me. So she sent me this really cool card. It says "Swing in Australia style," and I think I'm gonna frame this and put it up somewhere because it's super cute. And then here's my A. I love that variegated floss. It's so like peaceful. So I really loved that one. And this one, you guys, this card is insane. It's insanely cool. This is from Sarah Kylan, and she stitched me the March birthday cake from excuse me, Brooks Books Publishing. I've always wanted to do this chart. I don't know how to now, look, and it's got my initials on it. So that's super cool. She's at stitching_Sarah on Instagram. And yeah, she stitched this 1/2 on 40 count Newcastle. So girlfriend, that is amazing. Thank you for putting all that work into this birthday thing for me. Like, wow, I appreciate it and love it so much. And then this. Stop it. She made this. She made this card. She really has an eye for style, right? This is so shabby chic. It's so creative, and it's really another little gift because I'm going to keep this forever. Hello. And I'm all about my birthday month. So this is probably going to get a little framing treatment or something, and it'll be displayed every March along with my birthday cake. This one has, like, you can't see it, a leather texture, and it's paper, but it's got like a leathery texture. I mean, that's so cool, right? I think I've shown all of these ones. Here's another little birthday one from Robin Richards. She's at Dallas_again on Instagram. I mean, these birthday ones, you guys spoiled me. I got a lot of them, and I felt so touched and loved. And thank you, everyone who did one of these for me and sent them. Yeah. I got a lot of birthday cards. Drew and Phil, your card was on point. So this is a package that I got from Deb, and this was in Debbie Morrell, right? Yeah. If I said that wrong, I suck, and I will put it in on the bottom. This was for the February in cross stitch and ATC and card on Facebook, and I mean, I love Mary Poppins so much. She is, look at the little button on her hat, and on her hat, it's just all so perfect. I got this and I'm like, yep. She also sent some Sharpie markers, but my husband and I have allocated them into our household. They're neon, and so they're fun. And then she also sent me this sweet little DMC Flower Fairies kit, Lavender Fairy. So thank you. And then another gift I received from Lisa Silver Stitcher. She she finished this piece, and then I like lost it over it because it just like, I was like, if I've ever seen a chart that like I love, it's this one. It's so perfect. So when she posted her finish, I was like, oh my god, I love that so much, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, what's the name of the chart? I'm gonna go buy it. And she like messaged me right away, and she was like, if you love it that much, I'll send it to you. And I was like, oh, I'm always like blown away when somebody's like, if you like it that much, you can have it. Or, you know, they send me something because they think I'll like it. Or you guys, isn't it crazy? Like, we know each other, but a lot of us have never met each other, so I cannot wait until StitchCon, because that's going to be epic. And then she also sent me, because she did her own conversion on this, she sent me the flosses that she used. So this is Crescent Colors, or Classic Colorworks Midnight Blue, Salem by Moe's Sale. I don't know what that says. I don't know. She hadn't written down here where she used them, but I don't see this one. But it's really pretty. Onyx by Weekday Works. That might be one of my new favorite blackishes. And Young Anna by Moselle. She was like, I included these if you want. You can use them in there. You can not use them. I don't care. I'll definitely be using them because I love a conversion. Okay, so this box also has stuff that I never put away. So it's just making sure I didn't miss anything in there. Okay, the only thing for market that I had to have was this from Shakespeare's Peddler. I messaged Jen from Jen's Stitching Niche. Sorry. And during market, I was like, I have to have that. Please get me one. And so she put it up that night. She listed it for sale, and she messaged me. She was like, I listed it, don't freak out, I have one set aside for you. Just so I paid for it right away, and was like, because I had to have this. This is like a Queen Victoria Remembrance. It's a Queen Victoria Remembrance sampler, because it's definitely not a morning sampler. And if you haven't seen Teresa Vanette's explanation of all the different motifs, why she picked them, why she did what she did, you really need to go listen to her. I don't even want to try to recreate it, because she had the best explanation that anybody could ever have, because this is hers. She created it. This is all from her mind. And this is going to get stitched, and when I started, I might not put it down till I finish it. It's just, I love it so much. I am utterly fascinated with Queen Victoria. She is think she's one of those monarchs that she tried not to be infamous where other ones don't give a crap. QE2, she's I feel like she's the same. She really tried not to be infamous. She tried to just, she still is trying to just lead the monarchy like gracefully. And I can't think of the word because I'm stupid right now. But Queen Victoria is the same, and she was so interesting. And just hearing about all this stuff that Teresa put in just made her even more interesting to me. So if you haven't seen that video, please go watch it. I think it's on her getting ready for market video. Maybe not. So then I think I also ordered, I ordered these. Anyway, so when I ordered the samplers pattern, I also ordered this because I realized that I did need something else for market. I got the fabric packet, or the kit, whatever you call this. And I will definitely be making the drum. This is just stupid cute, so why wouldn't I? Will I be using the Gast? I don't know, probably. And then Pretty Southern, she convinced me that I need all these little stockings, and why not start with March, because it's my birthday month. This daffodil is my favorite one, but I really love all three of them. Will I be getting all of them? Probably not, but who knows. Nicole's needlework made me do it. She finished this a while ago, and I could never get it out of my brain, and it's got that beautiful brick patterning in it, and it's just so America. And so I'll just read you this. Special notes from Paulette. The sampler was inspired by the great state of Virginia. 3 of our founding fathers were born here: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison, represented by the 3 flags. So that's the state flowers, the flowering dogwood stitched to the right of the house. So this one, these flowers. A cardinal, Virginia state bird, is perched in the tree, and the state's motto, Sic semper tyrannis, thus always to tyrants, is featured in the verse. And the verse says, "Give me a calm and thankful heart, from every murmur free, the blessings of thy grace impart, preserve our liberty in Sic semper tyrannis." I mean, when am I going to stitch that? I have no idea. I have no freaking clue. It's part of my curated collection now. And then this, I'm still on the Soda Stitch kick. Trisha had a live YouTube sale with all her Soda Stitch patterns, and I helped her out by filling in the names of the people who were claiming stuff on her spreadsheet. Sorry. So I helped her fill all that stuff in. I had claimed this one, fully intending to purchase it, and she sent it as a thank you. This one, the reason I bought it is because I've seen Sarah Marie Shearer's, her work, her progress on it, and it's so cute. Again, another one, I have no idea when I would ever do it, but I do like this little motif where they took out this motif, and these, and then put them on one chart. I like that. That would be cute, and actually it would be a really good gift for one of my sisters. So that is it. I have a piece of fabric on order from XJU Designs. It shipped a while ago, so I'm really hoping it'll be here soon. And that is Rocky Mountain Gray, and that's what Victoria is going to be going on. And I will start her as soon as I get, well, no, I won't, because I don't know what I'm going to do floss-wise. I may just pick from my stash here and there. I may decide for like some of the really important pieces, like her dress and stuff, And this is also going on 40 count. Maybe not. Maybe it's like it's either 40 or 36. Maybe her dress is definitely going to be in the overdyes because it's big enough that I think it needs it. It's worth it. I don't know. We'll see. So my plans are, I'm going to do another Halloween ornament. I'm going to finish up Grandpa's pickup truck. Like that's it for right now. I don't want to plan ahead too much. It stresses me out. I'll definitely pick up one of my Year of Whips pieces. Anyway, I'll definitely pick up probably one of my Year of Whips pieces and put some good time in on that. And yeah, I'm not really making plans. I have evolving ideas. Like Vana, and I want to be just like Vana and do everything she does. So evolving ideas. I'm gonna send my Patchwork Santa Christmas patches. I'm sending him to her. I was gonna make him a stand-up myself. I don't trust myself. I messaged her and asked her, you know, like, what's the process? She gave me a quote. Parenting struggles real. I think that's it. I'm reading a lot. I'm listening a lot. I'm reading a lot. I finished Life After Life. It was fantastic and frustrating all at the same time. I definitely recommend reading it. I read a book called The Bear and the Nightingale, and if you haven't read it, if you do anything today, try to find The Bear and the Nightingale and read it. Like all in one day. I mean, I read it fast. I read it and just, like, I got it and I was done like 3 days later. It's so good. And I need to get the second book. It's going to be a trilogy. Fantastic. So cool. So different from what's out there right now. There's so much dystopian stuff. There's so much forward-looking things. Life After Life and Alice Network were not. I think that's why I liked them so much. Same thing with The Bear and the Nightingale. Maybe I'm just a little blown out on dystopian novels. I love them, but maybe I'm just a little Hunger Games now. That was the first really great one. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm happy to be back. I'm so excited about all these projects and getting stuff done and starting new things and watching your videos and yeah, so I have no idea when I'll be back. I'll be back. Thanks for all the really kind words after everything that happened and understanding why I needed to pull back a little bit. Am I still a little trepidatious? I am. Those little boys are my life, and for someone to attack them, talk badly about them, that really soured me on it. And I really thought when I left I probably would never come back, but a lot of people have bad experiences and they can move on. They have thick skin, and I want to still be part of this community, and in order to do that I have to say, okay, I'm gonna grow thicker skin. So anyway, that's it. That's how you know when I'm really running out of things to say. So we'll talk soon. Have a great day. I hope you're enjoying your spring, and talk to you later.